NSLXOMOTO. I'm out here. Hope you guys are vibing. It's been a long time since I posted anything. I got caught up with work. Then about 2 weeks ago, I was in my first like legitimate accident. Safety always, you know, I don't implement it all the time. You know, I'm human. So during the accident, I had on these gloves. That's why they're kind of tore up. Got a little bit of paint and stuff on them. Knuckles kind of got tore up. And I had a t-shirt on. I'll splice in some clips from the accident so you guys can kind of see what happened. So it finally happened, boys. I crashed my motorcycle. I was coming up the exit. I got clipped on this side. I was coming in a little too hot. Clipped this side over here. I tried to recover and it just threw me down. There was no recovering it. I tried my best to recover it. There was no fucking recovering. So this bike is totaled. My whole front end, my key, everything is screwed. I'm freaking salty. I literally just got this together. I just put all this money into my bike, bro. I got adrenaline running through me right now. So I don't know. I got an ambulance on the way. But yeah, I don't know what's going on. Like I know I got road rash for sure. Don't think anything's broken. I'm walking, you know, I'm doing my thing, like, but I'm just really upset because, like, you know, my life is my bike. So I'm like really salty about it, but oh man, I'm okay though. I love you guys. Y'all ride safe out there, man. I'm about to get me a new bike. This ain't gonna stop me. No way. But basically, like, I was going too fast off an exit ramp, and there was a differentiation between the concrete and the gravel and the dirt and the grass, and there was like about that much of a dip in between. Once I hit that, I went into a full death wobble. Then I tried to get it back onto the pavement. Once I touched that concrete, my whole bike just washed out, barrel rolled, got thrown out to the street, scraped down the street. So always wear your gear, safety first, always. It's not cool to look cool. I mean, yeah, look at this sexy bike I just got, you know what I mean? Like, it's cool to have a cool bike. It's cool to look cool out here. But at the end of the day, how cool are you gonna look if you're on the pavement and you're, you know what I'm saying, you're picking yourself up in pieces and you're never gonna get on a bike again, you know? So it definitely humbled me, like, and I never thought like, you know, something like that would happen to me, because I'm such an aggressive rider. I'm really good at what I do. I ride daily. I put in the seat time, but it doesn't matter, you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody told me when I first started riding on my motorcycle, it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when it's gonna happen. You're gonna drop your bike, you're gonna crash, these things are gonna happen. Now, you might be one of those freaks in nature that, you know, goes through a whole riding career and never has anything happen, but it's very rare. So safety first, always. But it was a blessing, because I've wanted a stunt bike, and I've wanted this specific stunt bike for a very long time, the ZX6R. And basically, I've been praying on this bike for like 3 years. I tell people from time to time, be careful what you pray for, because God will answer your prayers. It might not be in the form you want, but he'll answer your prayers. So with low key, my crash was a blessing in a way. It humbled me. It stopped me from doing a lot of reckless, menacing stuff that I was doing on the streets, you know, and it calmed me down, you know, like seeing my kids crying and my family kind of, you know, and it was just a lot, you know, like, and I got to bring myself home to my kids, my wife, and everything at the end of the day. So, you know, you always want to make sure you stay safe, you know what I'm saying, and just ride like you have a purpose, ride like, you know, like you need to come home at the end of the day. I mean, point blank period. Aside from that though, just picked up this bike. I got it on Facebook Marketplace. I'll splice in some pictures of what it looked like. So I just pulled into the house with my new bike, and look what's here, baby. Bro, I was literally tearing the whole house apart looking for this freaking key, bro. Oh my gosh. But like, yeah, like I said, I think this can be fixed, bro. Unless the tree arm is messed up, which it doesn't look like it is. I don't think any of these forks are bent. I'm gonna have to look at them again just to double check. But yeah, like I said, I mean, it was a crazy little crash. I'm gonna have to Bondo this and redo all this, but honestly, little rear brake lever bent, no problem. Doesn't look like any of the actual functions are broken or nothing. So that's Gucci right there. Get this out of here. So yeah, it looks like everything's good on the bike itself. These scratches and whatnot, and buff all that out. And then I got to get a whole new light and all this. But and I think my handlebars are bent. Yeah, my handlebars are bent for sure. But I wonder if my bike even starts. Let me see. Watch it blow up in my face. Oh, we got. Sheesh. Got me 2 bikes now. Let's roll. Yeah. Sheesh. I'm so psyched right now. Like, it's crazy though. Like, because I've wanted this bike for so long. For like 2 years, I've been praying on this bike, and I finally got it. Oh. All right. So this is the whole bike. I need to get a some hydro turf for the top of this, so I could do tank seaters and all that other cool stuff, you know. And yeah, so I got the stunt cage. Shout out to CSP. And yeah, titanium scraper for the back. Haven't done any scrapes on it yet. These tires came with the bike. From what I know, this is from the tire not being inflated enough, and which would make sense for stunts and stuff like that. They deflate their tires a lot, so that's what that is. I might still replace this though, because I don't mess around when it comes to tires. But the rest of it, I'm probably gonna order fairings for this bike, just because I don't really like how dirty it looks, like as far as like it being so naked. And then this front tire, I'm about to order a new front tire. That's what came on it. Obviously, you see that thing is balder than my boss. But yeah, it's the whole bike. A lot of people keep asking me, and like, I don't know. I don't want to show it until I had it all together and painted and everything, but I don't really care. I did a full work through of the bike once I got it. I changed the front tire out. I've changed out a few different things on the bike. It has a CSP cock stump part. Shout out to CSP. Crash cage goes fully around. Got the titanium scraper. Haven't done any scrapes yet. I'm still learning wheelies on this bike. I added turn signals because this is my daily driver as well. I got 2 rear brakes. I got a 54 tooth sprocket over on this side. I had cut pegs, but it kept messing up my legs, so I ended up just buying some full pegs. And yeah, and there's no problems with the bike so far. It's been running great. Everything's been cool. I had to do a little bit of an alignment on the front end from when I got it. The front end was a little off. The forks were a little off. The guy didn't really know how to maintain the bike necessarily, but you know, he had it for like a month. You know, he needed a car, so I got it for a very sweet deal. Changed the colors on it. It was rusted silver, orange, and black. And the whole top of this had rust on it and everything, which I'm going to tell you guys, this is a hack for anybody that wants to stunt. Hydro turf is expensive. I'm not gonna lie. You want to get some flashy hydro turf on Amazon, you're gonna pay like at least $50-$60, and you only need a little section too. So what I did was I went in and I got cabinet liners, and basically I just put a cabinet liner on here. It's the same grippy material. It keeps me planted on the front. Zero issues, no problems at all. A little hack for you. Then I got grippers on the sides because I kept sliding into my tank and sliding back. I'm still trying to learn the position of how I'm supposed to sit on the bike and everything like that. Because of coming from a cruiser, that's like been my biggest hardest thing that I've had to learn, is just the riding position. Every time I go to put my feet back down, I'm ending up putting it down on the shifter instead of the peg, because I'm used to my shifter lever being here versus, I mean, my pegs being here, my shifter being up here. Very strange, but I enjoy riding aggressively. You know, I enjoy riding tucked. I enjoy, you know, just the bike in general. This is my first sports bike. Yes, it is a lot more aggressive than my 1991 Honda Nighthawk, but at the end of the day, I don't know. I mean, if you're mature enough to handle it, like go out and get you one, because this thing is sweet. But I'm at the lot right now. Like I'm not gonna tell you where it's at. I don't want to like blow out the lot, you know what I'm saying? I'm the only one who comes over here. No one ever comes over here. But I'm at the lot right now. I'm practicing my wheelies. I'm not used to having a 54 tooth sprocket. I did order OEM sets of the sprocket chain and everything else, because I ride to work daily and it's on the highway, and my RPMs will be up there, very up there, you know what I'm saying? So I don't want to blow my engine, so I might swap it down to a smaller sprocket and just learn to jive with that as far as stunting, because I'm just starting to stunt when it comes to this bike, and like officially stunt with like actual, you know, everything I need, you know. So, you know, dialing everything in, it's going to be a process. You know, right now I'm only doing small baby wheelies, you know, nothing crazy. But like having this bike is so cool. But one thing about this bike is I get so much attention. Like everybody's like, yo, pop it up, pop it up, pop it up. Everybody wants me to pop wheelies or do some kind of stunt. And I'm just sitting at the light like, yo, like, you know what I mean? So learning how to pop wheelies if you do get a stunt bike is gonna be your first thing that you're gonna wanna learn. So yeah, right now I'm just trying to figure out what the best RPMs are gonna be in order to get this front tire up. I've been doing pretty good with it. I have a second rear brake right here. I have the you know, the clutch, obviously. Another front brake here. Double set of rotors in the front. I got more Rockstar stickers I want to put on here. I think I'm going to paint the rims gold, and I think I'm going to paint this gold as well, and just keep everything else black and purple. I also have a set of LEDs on here, so at night it lights up purple on the underside. Very, very cool. Very, very cool. But yeah, like I said, zero complaints. I love this bike. This is my first sports bike, first stunt bike. I had 2 mirrors on this side, but as you know, as a biker, if you don't check everything tightened like every so often, there's things that come loose from the vibrations. And yeah, I don't recommend buying these types of mirrors. Like, it just kind of vibrated out and just popped right out, like in the middle of a ride, and I just left it on the ground. I'm not going to turn around and go get it, you know, so it is what it is. But yeah, you know, entering into the stunt bike world, man, it's really cool. It's really exciting. I'm super excited. I'm coming out late in the game. I'm 32 years old, and but you know, there's no slowing me down. You know, like, I'm go. Seat time is everything, like I always say. Safety first. And yeah, this is gonna be the first little lot session. It's not gonna be anything crazy, you know what I'm saying? I'm just working on some wheelies or whatever. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy it. You all stay safe, keep riding, get in that seat time. And you got any questions or anything, drop it in the comments. Make sure you subscribe and like, support NSLXOMOTO and the Moto family. I love y'all. NSLXOMOTO out.